Hi, this is Gary Sandlund coming from the CME Group to talk a little bit about the agricultural space and what we're seeing here as of late. And the slide continues, and the markets are continuing to move lower. We're basically closing the week on the lows and nearly across all markets as the weather scenario just continues to be ideal. Greenhouse effect across pretty much the entire Midwest. You're starting to see some crop tours take place as well, and what we're seeing on some corn yields that are just expanding anyone's expectations and seeing numbers that you only dreamed about from a farmer standpoint. Unfortunately, the most likely is they didn't sell enough considering what they went through last summer. So going forward, we have a USDA report on Monday morning at 11 o'clock, which will give us a little bit of an indication of what we're looking for as far as new crop goes. We're expecting to see a little bit of an increase on the corn yield. The bean yield they probably won't do a whole lot with. They'll probably leave unchanged for the time being, and they'll adjust that in the next month's report. And then we'll see how they adjust the supply side of things. We obviously still have a very snug situation in the old crop beans, which will quickly be resolved once we get to new crop. The corn situation, same scenario, very tight for old crop, but we're only days away from we're starting to receive some new crop down in the Delta region. Wheat again is continuing to drift lower, going hand in hand with the corn market. There we're just continuing to go to levels that we need to by demand. We saw that a few weeks ago, but the demand side of things is tempered a little bit here as of late, and we're not seeing anyone increase or come back into the marketplace at this point right now. Going forward, obviously in the fall we'll deal with these crop sizes, and big crops generate some big business, as the old saying used to go. And so we'll go to levels where the demand starts to kick back in again. We're seeing the cattle markets and the hog markets and things along those lines start to pick back up. We're seeing some the spread between the feed and the animal sector really increase. So we should start to see some general consumption for these feed grains increase in the coming months. But for the time being, obviously the weather will still dictate and continue to probably slide lower unless something really radically changes. And the only change that would affect that would be a frost.